are over 20 compact SUVs on the market right now, so it's hard to stand out.
Well, if you live in Dane County, Wisconsin, you stand out by sheer volume of sales. Let's go behind the wheel with Harvey Briggs in the 2021 Subaru Forester. Well, Harvey, if Madison had an official car, I think this might be it.
It might be the Forester. You know, they sell 175,000 of these a year, and I think half of that is in Madison.
So Harvey's only kidding, kinda. So what makes the Forester so popular here?
You know, they're popular because they're all-wheel drive. They're super practical, which people in Madison tend to be, I think. And it has everything you want in a basic family transportation.
And with a fuel economy of about 30 miles a gallon, it's economical as well. Speaking of economy, the Forester's base price is around $25,000, but the base model is quite basic. The top-of-the-line touring model will set you back $35,000. Our test Forester is a mid-range sports trim edition. Emphasis on the trim, not the sport.
You know, this is the sport version, Mark. and I got to tell you, if there were 10 cars on my least sporty cars in America, this would be one of them. But, you know, they put some sport trim on it, so you've got this nice orange trim, although in Madison, this orange and blue is probably not going to be a popular package.
No, for green and gold, maybe.
Green and gold, maybe, but orange and blue, no.
Despite the color, every Forester at every trim level comes with all-wheel drive and a host of safety gear.
You've got the Subaru EyeSight system, which if you look up here, you can see the twin cameras that scan the road ahead. They help with both the cruise control and lane keep assist, and that's standard on every trim level of this car now.
I heard it's a little finicky.
It is, especially in weather, you know, because it's a camera-based system, optical. It needs to be able to see.
But probably the biggest selling point, the main reason Foresters are so popular, is their practicality.
This one is really good for people who put a premium on interior space.
Oh, there's a lot of room in here.
Yeah, a lot of headroom. Again, that high roof line. You have a lot of cargo space, especially when you put those rear seats down because of the tall roof line. But you've got, again, really nice, plenty of room back here, and 60-40 split folding rear seats. So when you put trees in here like I did this weekend, thanks, Lisa.
The interior space is so good, it's better than most mid-size SUVs. This is sharper than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you know, I always looked at this as sort of a, sorry, Subaru, frumpy kind of car. I was impressed with both the way it drives, and this latest version, which came out last year, is really a much better looking vehicle than the previous generation.
And the resale's good on them.
Yeah, that's one of the things Subaru is famous for, is their resale value. This, in fact, is the highest resale compact SUV you can buy.
Really?
Yeah, it's a solid option in this category. And if you live in Madison, you know, join the crowd.
Have a party.
Exactly.
They're a popular car. Harvey Briggs joining us now live. I mean, it's sport, but it's a good-looking car.
Yeah, it is. It's, you know, it's just a really nice compact SUV. It does everything you want it to. The styling, they've done a great job of just making it seem more like an SUV and less like a wagon, I think, in this generation.
Yeah, in the sport trim, I don't know that I would have automatically known that was a Forester. I had to do a little bit of a double take on that.
Yeah, it's just comes at it from a slightly different perspective, and it just makes it more contemporary and a little more aggressive and engaging, I guess.
You know, I've always wondered about the Subaru logo. What does it mean?
Yeah. Well, it's really interesting because that logo is the star cluster, the Pleiades, and Subaru is the Japanese name for that cluster. Actually, Subaru means coming together or joining together, which goes to the history of the company. It's 5 companies that came together to create Subaru. So the CEO at the time when they did this, a guy named Kenji Kito, he had always loved the word Subaru, and so he just used that for the name of the company.
Interesting. And any company that has dogs driving in their commercials is fine with me. Harvey, thank you. Go to riseanddrive.com for more information on all of this. We'll see you next time. Thanks, Harvey.
See you soon.